What is going on, guys? Grave here. As the title says, the Martini Henry is back. It did get a slight buff in the patch notes. As it stated, it was a slight buff. I don't know if it's quite as good as it was from the start of the game. I have to use it some more to let you guys know. I think they nerfed it a little too much back then. I think to begin with, it was probably a little too strong. But it is one of those guns that takes a little bit more skill to use. You have to reload after every shot, and of course, it is iron sights. But I kind of want to talk about today, guys, is the winter patch as a whole. Did it help the game or hurt the game? The things that I didn't really get is why the Hell Regal got nerfed again for the second time. The Automatico, I kind of can understand, but they really didn't even nerf the Automatico version that has the better hip fire. I don't know, it was kind of odd update to me weapon-wise. I think that with the more recoil added to the Automatico and Hell Regal, it does make them weapons, those weapons, a little bit easy, not as easy, a little harder to use. So it takes a little bit more skill to use those guns, and that's kind of what I want in this game as a whole. As you guys know, a few videos back, I said I thought the weapons were too easy to use. In past Battlefield games, the really good weapons were always weapons that were kind of bad with recoil, bullet drop, whatever the case may be. And you had to be a skilled player to learn how to use them. Once you mastered them, you could dominate with them. But if you were not good with them, you just were not good with them. This game seems to be a little bit different from that. A lot of the weapons seem to be very easy to use. Anybody can kind of come pick them up. And it kind of makes the skill gap not there. In saying that, I didn't really like what they did with the LMGs. You know, I thought it was going to be a LMG nerf as a whole, and it was more of just the Storm variants, which really does nothing to me, because there's still two other variants of every single LMG that you can use that are just as good as they were since the last patch. There's no changes with those. So I'm not really quite sure why they did that. And another thing I still think they're going to have to address is the shotguns. I think the shotguns in this game have really gotten out of hand, and it kind of reminds me of the way Battlefield 4 was, where they got out of hand. It's hard to get shotguns right. I know a lot of shotgun players out there are probably going to hate me for that. It's hard to get shotguns right in games, because in real life, I own weapons, I own shotguns, I hunt, that kind of thing. And I know a shotgun can shoot a long way, but in a video game, it's hard to really make it more towards real life with the shotgun, because if you do, they're going to have a lot more range than they need to in a game, and they're going to be able to kill a lot further distance. And that shotgun, or the shotguns in games in general, are just hard to get just right. So I still think the shotguns need a few tweaks. Besides that, it was just, like I said, it was kind of an odd update to me. The way they changed the Martini Henry back, the way they've nerfed the Hell Regal again. They didn't nerf all of the LMGs, just certain, you know, like I said, this is the Storm variants of them. So it was just kind of an odd patch in general. I still want more gun balance to make the weapons, some weapons, you know, harder to use. You have to be more of a skilled player to use them, and that's what I'm looking for in Battlefield, and they just have not done that yet. Maybe the addition of some new weapons with the DLC will help out with that. But guys, leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you think the winter patch helped or hurt Battlefield 1? Of course, guys, if you like the video, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And of course, guys, remember to hit the bell by the subscribe button up there so you'll get notifications every time my videos go live. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.